Alright guys, welcome back. So we're looking at APLD, Applied Digital. I'm sure many of you heard of this one. Last time we talked about this one, we talked about it after that 10F or 13F actually that came out, quarterly report. And this was one of the stocks that Nvidia just didn't do anything with because, well, let's take a look. Because this stock is, it has gone up in Q4. Maybe it hasn't gone up as much, and maybe Nvidia is still bullish, and that's why a lot of people's attention was pretty much going towards this name. Where after that 13F, I think it started rallying up until this 12, pretty much 40-50% rally already. So on Friday, I tried to go long, and it was very short dated. I think it was actually 0 DTE. So I just walked away with a small gain, 100% on this one. And it did decline. Overall, market was pretty much not having a good day. Russell was pretty deep red among indices. NASDAQ, everything pretty much closed negative. So what I'm watching from here. So, well, this is a daily chart. And I think I brought it up when I mentioned about SoundHound. And I showed you guys this chart where, let's say 13F basically, where yes, Nvidia got rid of 100% of NNOX SoundHound serve. You can see the change from Q4 and Q3. So you can see they had 7.7 million shares in APLD in Q3, and they still have that many shares in Q4. So, and a lot of people pretty much started piling into this because of that, okay? So I want to be clear right away, because I'm first time talking about this one, that this stock will at some point present a very, very good downside potential. But right here, right now, the only reason I'm interested in is the chart. I don't care about Nvidia's ownership, but it helps a lot for sure because it brings eyeballs. It brings many people. So I think I even showed the show interest on this one, and I pretty much said that I'm adding it to my watch list to watch, set alerts and trade it possibly. And this was the main reason. Outstanding shares 216 million. Short float 33%. Market capitalization, small cap, $2.3 billion stock at that price of $10.65. So how far can it go? That's the question, right? Well, my target would be somewhere upwards of closer to like $20. They have earnings coming up somewhere in April 10th. So they still lose money. I don't care about the business itself. I care about the price action. If many people believe that this stock is going to go up, well, I have no reason to be bearish, okay? But it doesn't mean that it can go down. It can certainly go down, but I'm watching, well, let's do fib retracements, right? So when I don't know how far it can go, I just use it for the first time. But if squeeze comes in and if more people start trading, then it can go a lot higher. So I'm doing just fib retracement. Pretty much I'm saying that this is the run up it had, and then this is the pullback it had to this level, and then show me the resistance levels. So I don't know what you guys use, but this works for me sometimes, not always, but just to have an idea if I'm trading options, like to select the stock prices and stuff. So $12.49, this is your 76, 78 percentile, the Fib extension, and then 100% is $14.21. So I would be watching, first maybe $14, $15 area, but if it gets going from there, or maybe even goes back up right here, test that I'm watching as a resistance, $11.62, by the way. Goes above, tests that breakout area, because it closed way, it does look like a shooting star at this moment, so you got to be careful. It can surely come right back down to test maybe this trend line where it broke out, because I was watching this downtrend. So if it wants to test it, sure, I would be looking to see if people start buying flow and stuff. But ideally, I want it to stay above this support, and basically resistance line now become support. I want it to stay above $10 and maybe just stay here before breaking out, or just not give up this $10. If it gives up, I will be just keeping it on watch list. I'm not a dip buyer guy. I like breakouts. So if it comes back to breakout, I even have my alert. So if it comes back above this level, I am interested to trade it to the upside. So option activity. There were a lot of options traders for sure. 188,000 calls traded, 66,000 puts traded on Friday. And I'm not seeing like crazy bets. So there are some bets like March 15 calls, March 21st, and then some puts as well, like $7 puts. Sure, why not? It can definitely go down to 1750 calls for March 7th. I don't know about this one. I want to see in the money or closer to the money aggressive buying where people are putting, I don't know, if it's a $2 billion stock, I want to see like $5 million, $8 million, $10 million option bets to the upside so I can join with confidence. So far, I mean, the one I traded today was just purely breakout, on Friday, and that's okay. But for swinging, I want to see other people commit to options with the longer dated contracts, and I would like to follow them. I'm seeing some March $10 calls, 12, 13, these decent sizes actually, but not large enough for me to consider them as a big basically big money. But I'm seeing 10 actually for March 21st. Let's see how many volume traded. So I'm seeing March 21st, the $12 traded with 12,000 contracts, so pretty decent. And then 10 only like 3,000, but there were already 12,000 open interest on those $10 calls. Could be that people just took a profit and just off that move, maybe they came in right here and it was just a profit taking for them. Possible. So let's see what happens, watching it to the upside. But again, it doesn't mean that it can flush down towards 200-day moving average or 50-day moving average, which is at around these $7 areas, that 200-day moving average. So 50-day is somewhere around 850. But again, ideally, I want this name to stay above 10. So, but again, these videos are not a buy or sell recommendation, purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next update. Peace.